Before the first nuclear bomb was dropped in Hiroshima and the world started to destroy each other, there was a time when one of the most important discoveries known to man was made by one civilization that believed there are only one God above them all. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the rise of Islam.
In 613 AD, in a town called Mecca, Muhammad began declaring that he was receiving messages from God and that he was a prophet in the same line as Jesus and Moses. The pagan Arabs placed a trade embargo on them, ridiculed Muhammad in public, and some of the slaves that had begun to follow Muhammad were beaten by their pagan masters. To escape this persecution, Muhammad and his followers fled from Mecca to Medina in 622 AD, where they were welcomed by the local pagan and Jewish tribes there. Over the next few years, Muhammad expanded his territorial control over the area to the north of Medina and waged war with a number of both pagan and Jewish Arab tribes. In 630 AD, Muhammad conquered his hometown of Mecca, and over the next 2 years, he sent his armies all over Western Arabia to conquer the remaining pagan tribes. And given the Holy Quran, Islam started to grow in both knowledge and religious expansion.
And then the second of most important person in rise of Islam is Rashidun Caliphs, or Muslim people call it Khulafa'ur Rashidin. They are the leader of Islam after Prophet Muhammad dies. There are 4 of them. The first is Abu Bakar as-Siddiq, and then the second is Umar bin Khattab, and the third is Utsman bin Affan, and then last Ali bin Abi Thalib. They lead Islam in many great ways, from expanding the territory, battling with some impostor or fake prophet, and making Quran as a book. Well, these 4 people is the leader of Islam. That's why 4 of them is included as the most important person in the rise of Islam. Well, they are helping Islam to rise themselves up.
Andalusia. Andalusia is the second largest of the 70 regions that make up Spain. The capital is Seville. The name Andalusia comes from the Arabic name Al-Andalus, which refers to the part of the Iberian Peninsula that was once under Muslim rule. The development of Andalusia to the European continent tells about the glorious times of the Muslims in Andalusia. In the fight of talk, in the fight of mathematics, the fight of astronomy, and the fight of art development. A time of the glory of Islam among the disciplines of science that exist in Andalus is the science of philosophy, where the figures are Imam al-Ghazali, Imam al-Khadum, al-Khidni, and al-Farabi. In the fight of the science and medicine is also Ibn Sina, and in mathematics is Al-Khwarizmi, and so many more. In conclusion, Andalusia is a time of glory and excellence in the Islamic Ummah of the past.
Avicenna, or also known as Ibn Sina, was a Persian polymath who is regarded as one of the most significant physician, astronomer, thinker, and writer of the Islamic Golden Age. He has been described as the father of early modern medicine. Of the 450 works he is known to have written, his most famous works are the Book of Healing, a philosophical and scientific encyclopedia, and the Canon of Medicine, a medical encyclopedia which became a standard medical text at many medieval universities and remained in use as late as 1650. In 1973, Avicenna's Canon of Medicine was reprinted in New York. Besides philosophy and medicine, Avicenna's corpus includes writing on astronomy, alchemy, geography and geology, psychology, Islamic theology, logic, math, physics, and works of poetry.
And the last one, after all the knowledge and the invention Islam has proved, it is time for you to see the power of Islam against all the nations to conquer and expand the Islamic territory. Meet Saladin, a Muslim military and political leader who, as Sultan or leader, led Islamic force during the Crusades. Saladin's greatest triumph over the European Crusades came at the Battle of Hattin in 1187, which paved the way for Islamic conquest of Jerusalem and other Holy Land cities in the Near East. During the subsequent Third Crusade, Saladin was unable to defeat the armies led by England's King Richard I, the Lionheart, resulting in the loss of much of this conquered territory. However, he was able to negotiate a truce with Richard I that allowed for continued Muslim control of Jerusalem.